Welcome back to the Untouchaballs podcast. Caden and Evan here, bringing you another MLB episode. Evan, how are we doing today?
I am doing tremendous, Caden. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. We got a couple different things we are going to be talking about today. On today's episode, where we're going to start with the Colorado Rockies going into Dwyer's disappearing player of the week. And then there's a couple of hitters who've been off to some very hot starts to start this season. We're going to see if are, do we think it's going to stick? Is it going to stick as we go forward into the season? Starting off though with my favorite team, the beautiful, wonderful Colorado Rockies, who right now are the worst team in baseball, sitting at 3-13, losing to the Dodgers right now, most likely about to fall to 3-14. And not only that, they made franchise history last night, where after being held scoreless through the fifth inning last night, that was then 32 consecutive innings of scoreless baseball for the Colorado Rockies. They were shut out in all three games of the series against the Padres. All three. So they didn't score a run all weekend. And then the first five games of Monday's game. Lovely for this offense. Love, love, love how good this Rockies offense has been performing. Spectacular. So then we have that. Not only that, the Rockies are last in the MLB in runs. Right now, they are first in the NL in errors. They are second in the league in team ERA, only ahead of the Nationals. They are just straight up one of the worst teams in baseball right now, looking like they could be the worst team in baseball right now. And I really need them to start stepping it up a little bit because the Marlins have had a weirdly hot start to the season. And obviously, while they will go back to what they should be and finish 70 games under 500, we still need the Rockies to not do the same. They need to come in, start winning a couple ball games here and there, stop getting shut out every night.
Yeah, Caden, it's not the start the Rockies probably wanted but expected. I believe didn't Chris Bryant just hit the IL too with like eight.
Yes, everyone's favorite Rocky, Chris Bryant, is back on the IL once again for what seems like the 12th time in this stint with the Rockies. I love him. I know every Rockies fan loves him as much as I do. Great signing, Dick Monfort. Attaboy.
Yeah, I mean I don't as as real as that love for the signing is. I don't blame Chris Bryant. I feel like he was already getting beat up towards his point of career when he signed the contract. I feel like I blame more the people that gave the contract than him himself. I mean, the guy. I mean, he's done, man. He doesn't have anything left. They're booing him. Like it's they should have never given the contract in the first place. Obviously, being one of the worst contracts in sports,
Yeah.
but it's just kind of like capped what really Rocky's culture has been. I don't know. It's just been sad. I mean, looking at the stats right now, it's not looking very good. Our ERA leader right now is Feltner. Start the year, he's got a 4.82 ERA to start the year. We're looking
Hell
good.
yeah. Hell yeah.
They've lost their last 8 in the last 10.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
we're elite.
it's been cool. Hey, Zach Veen getting called up. That's kind of cool though.
Hey, Zach Bean getting caught up and Dolander shoved against the Pods over the weekend. Obviously, because this is the weekend of shutouts, the Rockies didn't score. So Dolander gets the loss, going 6 innings, giving up only 2 runs with 7 Ks. Absolute gem of a start by Chase Dolander. And the offense doesn't help him.
Yeah, it's just like you said. I'm this Rockies team. They might be one of the worst. I mean, you said you don't think they were going to lose 100 games. I believe earlier in the year. But God, they're looking like they're going to lose 100 games this year, Cade. I can't lie with you.
They are definitely looking like it to start this season for sure.
How are the freaking Marlins 500? Can someone explain me that?
Oh,
God,
yeah, that makes no sense.
yeah. Um, God, I'm hoping for your bet, buddy, but God, it's not looking good.
Hey, you gotta have
The
faith. It's
White
still
Sox aren't
early.
even as bad. Oh, the White Sox have one more win on the on your Rockies. So hey,
Yeah,
not on the
hey,
toilet bowl. A battle of the toilet bowl. We're getting there. Hey, didn't Condon get hurt too? Man, they just can't catch a break, man. Like he like broke his wrist. That's like, God,
Yeah,
it's just Rockies baseball. It's the best. You think they ever relocate?
it is the best.
They might need
No, they won't relocate because everyone goes to the games.
to. Is it a cool stadium?
It's an awesome stadium,
Really?
and people enjoy going there. People enjoy the atmosphere. That year in, year out, they are in the top half of attendance, usually about the top 10. And when you look at that, and it's Dick Monfort's making so much revenue from all that. It's like, yeah, I don't need to put a good or even a decent product on the field for the fans because no matter what, we're gonna get this attendance.
Mm, Freaking Rockies, man. I mean, like you said though, they have Dolander. They have some prospects in the system coming up. Hopefully, a guy like Zveen pans out. He's had a pretty rough start so far, but um, obviously, guys like Condon, they have that Robert Calez. They have a couple guys, and Romo, that catcher, he's supposed to be something kind of
Yep.
interesting. So they have some interesting names. Tough division right now, but give the Dodgers a couple of years to get too old and in debt. Maybe the Rockies have a chance. You never know.
Hey, you don't got to entice me with an intriguing idea like that, Dwyer.
There you go. Just gotta
That
wait. You do your
sounds.
time, man. All you gotta do is do your time, and you'll be chilling.
That sounds. We've been doing a lot of time.
Yeah, a little more time. You got denied. You got denied parole for another extra couple of years. For
Our one chance at entry was denied, and that was 18 years ago now at this point.
yeah, you guys are done, man. You guys are done. I could just for our next segment, Dwyer's disappearing player of the week. I could just use Rockies hitters, but I won't do that to you.
That'd be the whole team,
It'd just be the whole.
except Kyle Farmer. Hey, except Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer has been hitting. Doyle's hurt, correct?
Yeah, yeah. It's not
He'll take
great.
it. He'll be okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'll move him. I'll move him.
He's part of the future.
He's 26.
Him, Tovar, Tolia,
Oh,
Romo,
he's been the worst, hasn't he?
Amador. Yeah, he's been awful. Yeah, he's been really bad. Yeah, he's been bad.
Like one of the worst hitters in baseball, I'm pretty sure. But it's
He's
okay.
been really bad.
He's gonna get at bats because say it with me, it's the Rockies. Woo woo! Yeah, no
Yeah! And he has a lot of power potential.
potential. Keyword. Um, but moving on. Unless there's any more Rockies talk.
No,
Um,
I think it's going to break him out.
do you see that over there? What is that? Oh, oh, in the AL Central, up in Detroit, Michigan. Where is Riley Green at? I can't find him, Caden. Since I believe it was April 6th, which now is 9 days ago, he is one for his last 28. What has happened? Um, Great start to the year, and now he's hitting 219, 3 bombs, 5 RBIs, but he's done nothing. He hasn't put up an RBI. He hasn't steal bases, not a home run. He's had one hit. He's had one run in the last 9 days. Um, Completely just doing nothing. Um, on the bright side, though, the 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 Tigers have been playing well. They've won their last 7 of 10 games. They're in first place as of right now in the AL Central. Guys like Kerry Carpenter have stepped up. Guys like Spencer Torkelson, who we'll talk about possibly later. That DJ Dingler, that catcher they brought up this year.
Dylan Dingler.
But they a lot of people have been calling for this Riley Green breakout MVP year, and right now not the start he wanted, at least in April. Very rough month for him so far.
Yeah, like you said, since April 6th, he has won for his last 28. And in that one for 28 span, he also has 14 strikeouts. So half of his at bats in this span have resulted in a K. So that's a good 50% K rate for you right now. And then the one hit was only a single, too, no extra base hits. He's only walked 3 times since then, so he's not doing anything to productively help this Tigers offense right now. Which, while they do have people stepping up, still need all the pieces they can get to be a productive offense.
Yeah, Caden. They're lucky they're in the AL Central,
Yeah.
because it's just a brutal division right now. But on the bright side, Scuba looked very good his last 2 outings. Job had a
Yes, he
better
did.
outing. Had a quality start actually against the Twins. Our Twins have been brutal too. Yeah, we talked about them last week.
Yeah.
Very brutal team. They just had more injuries today, losing Correa and they lost Wallner too. They both left the game early, so this team's already fallen apart as predicted. Um, but yes, our good friend Riley Green, he's not been hot.
He's been the opposite of hot. The very opposite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, I
moving
mean,
on.
yeah, moving on now. So there's been a couple hitters, mainly some of these younger hitters who've been very hot to start the season. We're going to kind of go in and see if we are buying this hot start. First off, we have the first baseman for the Athletics, Tyler Soderstrom, who threw 59 at bats this season, is batting 305 with 6 home runs.
8 home runs. He just hit two tonight.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. He had another 2 nights. He was up to 8 home runs, being one of the best hitters in baseball, leading all of baseball in home runs through about 3 weeks. Not the start anyone was expecting the start of the year. That I mean, are we buying this kind of the start here for Tyler Soderstrom?
Let me show you, Caden. Can you see that? Can the screen pick up
Oh,
what I'm
that
seeing
is
on
a
page?
lot of red. I
That
just
is
see a lot
red.
of red.
That is a lot of
Ooh,
red. Caden, this is a breakout that a lot of people were calling before the year. He has 30, 35 home run plus potential, and look at him now leading the majors with home runs. I do think this is going to stick, Caden. I don't know if the average he's not. I don't think he's going to be a 300 plus hitter by the end of the year,
no,
but 30 plus bombs is definitely
definitely
in
on the
the
table.
realm. 35, like I mean, everyone's been saying how Sacramento is just a hitter's ballpark, and guys like Tyler Sostrom's just proving it right now.
Yeah, I mean, through this early part of the season, I mean, we're not even a like a full 3 weeks in, really, where Tyler Sostrom's already been worth over a full WAR to start this season. It's just to kind of show how hot this start. He's been worth 1.1 B WAR through this season already. He's only played in 16 games. So obviously extrapolate that and you're looking at one of the best players in baseball. Well, I don't think he's gonna, like you're kind of saying, be a 300 hitter, kind of stick at this pace. I would not be surprised. I would not be shocked at all if we do see, especially this power, kind of stick and stay here for Sostrom. That yes, we saw it kind of when he was a prospect, and yeah, you come to a minor league stadium, you're like, this should be a more of a, it is a more of a hitter friendly ballpark than what the Coliseum was there in Oakland. And now he's showing, yes, he has the power. He's hitting bombs left and right to start the season. And then, yeah, he could definitely be keep this pace up, kind of going forward, and be a 30 home run guy at the end of the season.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we talked about how much we love the A's the entire offseason. We're saying it's one of our favorite young lineups to watch out for. The guy in the shadows too, Nick Kurtz, coming up very soon,
Yeah.
probably 7 bombs, just making AAA look like it's T-ball right now. There's even reports today, Soderstrom, they might be giving him some reps over at third base, which would be very interesting. Rooker's already been playing the outfield a little bit because they got to get that kid up eventually. Um, so if Soderstrom moves at third base, all our fantasy managers out there, go get
Mhm.
yourself Tyler Soderstrom, because Buddy can hit. Buddy can hit.
But he can hit. Another dude who's showing he can hit a little bit to start the season is the second year first baseman for the New York Yankees, the new everyday first baseman for the Yankees, in Ben Rice, who to start the season already has 5 home runs, is hitting 300 in just 50 at bats, showing that he does have the pop that we've seen some glimpses of at points during that rookie season last year. But it looks like now we might be starting to see him finally starting to put it together.
Yes, Caden. If I'm honestly more confident in Ben Rice than I am Tyler Soderstrom. Um, which I'll show you again. Look at this Savant page. It's even better.
That
That's
is definitely more
99
red.
percentiles. That's
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 99th percentile in pretty much thing. He's in the 100th percentile in hard hit percentage and barrel percentage. There's nobody better. That means, um, and he's stealing bases. He's just stole 2 bases this year so far. He's batting leadoff in this Yankees lineup. I know last year he had this happened last year. The beginning of the year was great for him, and he really cooled off hard. Um, but this year he added like 2 miles per hour to his bat speed. Just he's just hitting rockets, missiles every single time he's up. Even his outs are just he's just killing it, shown by the expected numbers. And I think Ben Rice is. I think this is the. I'm the most confident in Ben Rice breakout than any other player.
Okay, hey. I mean that's. I mean, I guess I don't know if I'd be to say that's maybe a bold take, but you're big on Ben Rice. You were high on Mr. Ben Rice. I'm hearing, I guess.
Indeed.
So yeah, I mean, you look at it. Yeah, I mean, that Savant page was beautiful. You saw not just a lot of red, but a lot of dark red, a lot of very filled up lines where, yeah, he's been one of the best hitters in baseball. Not only that, it's not like he's been getting lucky or anything. He's numbers prove that he should be one of the best hitters to start the season. And while I might not be as high on Ben Rice as you might be saying, you think he has this really kind of maybe insane breakout season. I think we could see and be in store for a very good Ben Rice season. Maybe not, I guess, to the extreme you might be thinking is
Can I ask
possible.
you a question?
But
Do you take the Tyler Soderstrom over him? Like if you were to pick between the two, who would you rather want?
right now, I think I'd probably lean Soderstrom.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
I
That's fair.
think you
That's
can
fair.
get like I think the power potential, especially at the first base position, where you really want a high like power bat. I think just that the higher ceiling with the potential with the Tyler Soderstrom, I think is just gonna outweigh the total like I guess hit tool of Ben Rice.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Your opinion, I understand. I get it.
Another one that's interesting, I guess, because we thought maybe we saw the breakout just 2 short years ago, just for last year to be so bad. He gets sent down to AAA, and people were concerned if he'd even have a spot on the team to start the season. Spencer Torkelson of your Detroit Tigers has been really good to start this year, in 288 with 5 bombs and 17 hits, where we're looking like we might be seeing back to that 2023 Torque that hit 30 home runs for the first time in his career.
I mean, yeah, coming out of college, he's one of like the most hyped up prospects there was. Um, I mean, God, last year was so bad. It was really disappointing to see, and I mean, I'm happy for the guy and how great he's been. He's been huge for the Tigers, as we said. Like guys like Green and Carpenter haven't been all that yet for the team, but guys like him have been stepping up. Do I buy this Torkelson breakout? I don't think I do. I do. I definitely do think we see a better year, but like if I were to put like categories, like I'd put Soderstrom and Rice up here, and like if they're like A tier, I put like him in B or C tier. Um, I think it's going to be a good year for Torkelson. I don't think he's going to be on that same level as the other guys breaking out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you again here on this where no, I don't think these numbers are going to last for Torkelson. I mean, when you look at his baseball savant, there's still a good bit of red. But when you compare it to those other two that we've seen, the red isn't as dark or as shiny, and there's a lot more blue on these graphs. Where I don't think we've seen even on that 30 home run season we saw from Torque, it was still only a one WAR season where he had a 107 OPS plus. That I think we could see maybe some of that power return to the bat of Torkelson here, where we only saw 10 home runs in 92 games last year. I think we might see some of that power return. I don't think we're going to see a lot of that or any of the other facets of what we've seen to his offense start the year really stick. I don't think we'll see a decline for a lot of the like the batting average, OPS, all those types of numbers. But I do think the power numbers can creep back up to what we saw back in 23.
Would you say overall you think his stat line is going to be like pretty much similar to 2023 then, like even like average and OPS wise? Is that what you're expecting?
I think yeah. I don't I after this type of start, I think we're going to be in store for. I don't think we're going to see anything as bad, obviously, as we saw last year. But I don't know if we're going to get back to what we saw in 2023. I think it'll be a little worse. If I had to guess, I think it'll be a little worse the final season numbers than 2023.
Okay. Yeah.
And now, yeah, the last player we did want to talk about in today's episode is the first baseman for the somehow 500 Miami Marlins, Matt Mervis, who is batting just shy of 300 with 5 bombs through 11 games. He's been red hot to start the season, to say the least.
Yeah, Caden. Um, this is an oddball. I think he hit like 5 bombs in like 5 games. Like he just went like berserk out of nowhere. I mean, the guy still boasts over 1,000 OPS right now, as we talk. I mean, he's striking out at a 39% clip. So I don't know. His whiff percentage is 42%. My God, Matt Mervis, it's bomb or nothing for you, buddy. Um, it's nerf or nothing. It's bomb or nothing for Matt Mervis right now. And
Oh, and he doesn't walk either. I know, people talk about the three true outcome hitters like Kyle Schwarber. He's a two true outcome hitter. It's a K or a bomb.
you know, he's just riding this hot wave of Miami Marlins baseball right now. There's a couple guys
Yeah.
hitting kind of okay. Griffin Conine hitting really solid. He's hitting like 330 with like an 850 OPS. There's
Yeah.
just some random like dudes just hitting great for this team. Um, which hey, Marlins are just here to screw you, kid. They don't want you winning your bets. But yeah, like we said, confidence in a breakout. Like if I said Rice and Soderstrom are up here, we said Torkelson's like right below them. I'd put Matt Mervis about 2 or 3 categories below.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's fun, but I'm not buying it. But hopefully it proves us wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I know we haven't seen a lot out of Matt Mervis really in the big leagues, but from what we've seen, he hasn't looked really up to par, up to level with a lot of the big league pitching. Maybe he did something this offseason and figured out how to hit big league pitching for the first time in his career. Maybe we're going to see a big breakout season out of him, and all of a sudden we'll be kicking ourselves in the foot because of it. I don't see a world where we're wrong here. I don't think what we're saying is wrong. It's not going to stick. Everything is going to regress. Everything for the Marlins is going to regress. And especially once they trade Sandy, that's when everything goes very downhill.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say we buy this Matt Mervis breakout as much as if Matt Mervis breaks out, then the Marlins will end at 500 on the year. Which will, and sorry Matt Mervis, but I'm a hater.
I, I don't even know if that's really. I think that's just being real. The the hot streak can't get a stick, Matt. We're sorry.
Come on the show though. I'd like to talk to you.
We'd love to talk to you. Maybe not. Maybe you come on our show and all of a sudden the hot streak comes back. We
Oh,
are reverse G sometimes.
oh yeah, like you come on the show, like oh, full on breakout, dude. I'll get you a jersey.
Yeah. Hey, come on. Anything else for us, Dwyer?
uh, I got a fun one for you. What do you think
Okay.
about Kyron Paris? We were talking a lot about first baseman. That was all first baseman
Yeah.
talk right there. But I'm interested in what you have to think about Kyron Paris, real fast.
I mean, what are the numbers really looking like to start the year?
He's hitting 366 with 5 bombs and 5 stolen bases with a 1200 OPS. Crazy start.
Okay, so an insane start.
Yeah,
That's a start.
yeah.
I think
Um,
that might, yeah. So, hmm. Interesting. So, I mean, he's put up 1.5 WAR already this season. Okay, yeah, an
mm,
insane start.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, the start of his career has been nothing except brutal. Uh, Before that, he had a negative 14 OPS plus and a 26 OPS plus in his two little brief cups of coffee.
What's an
And
average
now
now?
to start, and now to start the season, not only that, he's leading the league in WAR, but his OPS plus is 271
Yeah.
with with a league leading 842 slug.
The man, the myth, the legend, Kyron
And
Paris.
I mean, and I know we started so high with two of the guys we thought could really keep going with their hot starts of the season, with Ben Rice, with Tyler Soderstrom. Then we had to bring it down with these last two. As much as I do want to bring it back up to the highs we experienced at the start of this segment, I just don't believe I can really do that. I don't really think I've seen enough out of Kyron Paris to really believe in what we've seen through this start of the season, through only 14 games, that what he's been able to produce at the start of the season. I mean, obviously, there's no way he's going to be able to produce at this level, but even a little bit of a decline, I still don't think is going to be possible. I think we are in for a very sharp and drastic decline and get it back to kind of what his career averages have been.
Before. Okay. What would you say realistically is a good like if okay, let's just say the breakout happens. What would a breakout to you look like by the end of the year? What's he got like home runs and stolen bases? What do you think he could have potential to be?
Okay, so home breaks out, plays whole year, home runs, stolen bases. I bet we could see him 20, 25 bombs, and then probably 30, 40 bags would be a true, like a
Crazy.
really full breakout.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a 20, 30 guy, like that's probably a top five second baseman in the league, honestly, if he's able to do
Oh, for sure.
that. Which obviously this is a big hypothetical what if, but the start is there. The start is there.
Yeah, the start is definitely there.
That's why I want to talk about him a little bit because it was interesting. He's just an interesting player, kind of one of those guys no one really heard of. Yeah, just came out of nowhere after doing really nothing in his major league career. But the man has been hitting the baseball very hard.
The man has definitely been hitting the baseball very hard.
So yeah,
Hmm. No more players then for us here, Dwyer?
I'm good, Caden. I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you guys all for watching today's episode of the Untouchaballs podcast. Make sure you guys like this video if you did enjoy. Leave a comment about what you guys think about everything we talked about this episode. The Rockies, Riley Green, these hitters. Do you believe in their hot starts of the season? Will it last? Or are they built to fail? What do you think? Make sure you turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. And make sure you share this with your friends, family, strangers, neighbors, anything like that. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all next time.
Peace.